I was diagnosed with depression at 15 and anorexia at 15.
The Darling Downs Mental Health Service operates from its main base and hub at Toowoomba Hospital. We're a very large and diverse service servicing close to 300,000 people, with a service that operates across the lifespan from children and youth through to older persons' mental health services as well.
So here at Toowoomba Hospital, I work in the Division of Mental Health, and my role is the Specialist Service Clinical Nurse for Mental Health, and I'm also the ECT coordinator. So that looks after the patients that are having ECT and coordinating their care. Most of these patients have depression or anxiety. They could also have treatment-resistant schizophrenia. TMS is transcranial magnetic stimulation. It treats patients by delivering magnetic stimulation directly to their brain. The difference between TMS and ECT is the patient does not require any type of anaesthetic or sedation. So having a TMS machine would mean that our patients could be ultimately coming in from their homes, having their treatment and returning home in the same day.
The transcranial magnetic stimulation machine should provide patients with a walk-in, walk-out service. So as opposed to coming into the service and having to prepare for effectively a minor day surgery procedure, people will be able to walk in, have their TMS treatment and walk out. Many people are working, and it will provide an opportunity for people to come down and have a brief appointment in and out within the hour, as opposed to probably coming in for 4 to 5 hours for a day treatment.
I was diagnosed with depression at 15 and anorexia at 15. And then as I got older, to add to the depression and eating disorder diagnosis, I also had a diagnosis of complex PTSD. I first became a patient of the mental health services here when I was 19, and now I'm 23. So it's been almost 4 years. It's had its really dark moments, it's had its really positive moments. The staff though have been amazing. Like when I haven't believed in myself, they've believed in me, and when I haven't been able to fight for myself, they fought for me until I could get to a place where I could begin to do that for myself. Like they've always been there with a smile on their face going, you know what, it's gonna be okay. Like it doesn't matter how dark this season is, you're gonna get through it and you're gonna be okay. And that's what I needed when I was not in a place to see it for myself. So the system has been amazing. Like the staff have been really, really beneficial in my recovery journey. Without it, I wouldn't have been able to find my feet. I would have stayed drowning in my struggle alone, and I wouldn't have reached out for help. I wouldn't have sought assistance and guidance and support, you know, and they've helped me to make decisions and to make choices to set me on the right path so that I can begin to fight for my own life again.
To go to the unit on as we were on a daily basis, but to be greeted by staff, like they were friends, and knowing that they were there, that they had Hannah's back and that they were working with her. Even though at times they'd say, we don't know what to do next week, but rest assured, we're not going to give up on it.
I think mental illness for me has created a depth of awareness to go, there's so much more to life than just what I'm experiencing, and everyone's got their own journey, everyone's got their own struggle, and if we can extend kindness and compassion to others and hope that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, you never know who that's going to impact and what kind of impact that's going to have.
For Hannah, I think I tell her now that the world's her oyster, and I believe it is. We have an agreement that we'll be in the States when she speaks on stage, whenever that might be.
I'm actually really excited. I have come out of a 10-month admission most recently, which was insane, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for what's next. I've done some podcasts recently with people in America. I've nearly finished a degree as a teacher aide. I've got a counselling degree that I'm nearly finished. I've got a book that I want to finish writing. There's so many things I want to do. Like, I'm so excited.